It's time for Real Estate 101 with the Karey Brown team from Realty Executives Preferred Advisors.
Good Sunday morning to you. This is Karey Brown, broker owner of Realty Executives Preferred Advisors, and you're listening to Real Estate 101. Today I am here with Sabrina Womack. Good morning, Sabrina.
Good morning.
And she is the queen of all silverback stuff.
Oh, I wouldn't give myself that kind of a title, but I'm pretty involved.
She's a woman of many, many hats. Today we're going to be talking about something that's really time sensitive right now, and that is Silver Sparkle. Can you explain what that is?
That is our local prom closet that Silverbacks has created for local girls. And what we do is we collect gently used dresses from the community, and we are able to hand them out to girls who otherwise could not afford them.
Do you have a lot of donations?
We do have many donations, and we are currently still taking donations at the Habitat for Humanity in Noto. They are collecting dresses for us currently, and they will up until, I believe, the 17th of March.
And if you don't know where that is, that's where White Star used to be. Mm-hmm. So it's just over the bridge if you're coming from the south, headed north on the left. Mm-hmm. So be sure and drop off any dresses. What kind of condition should they be in?
Well, we don't want any stains. If they're super wrinkly, that tends to be okay because we do have steamers. But we don't want old or dingy. We want to be able to give these girls something new, something they're proud of, something their mother is proud of. We want them to feel just as special as if they would have went to a department store.
And are there any size restrictions?
No. In fact, we are currently hoping to get more larger sizes. We need sizes, 14 and up. So we do get some larger girls in there, and it is very heartbreaking to have to tell them, I'm sorry that we don't have what you are looking for in your size. So it would be lovely to get more donations in to be able to give those bigger girls a chance to feel just as pretty as their peers.
Absolutely. So that's just one of the programs. And if you aren't aware and don't have any kids in school, prom is coming up, so the sooner the better. Do you have a deadline?
Our event will run March 23rd or March 24th and 25th to the public. We will start on the 23rd as far as setup. We'll go through the dresses and make sure they're all up to par. We'll do setup at the event. And so as far as dress donations coming in, again, we'll probably stop around the 17th so that I can take that week to organize and decide, do we need more? Because we are getting quite a few donations coming in.
What other things can people bring in to donate that would go along with the dresses?
We are also looking for jewelry to be able to hand out to the girls. So I'm thinking studs, costume jewelry, things that you might have bought from Claire's, or just stuff to pair with their dresses, and just to kind of add a little bling to what they're getting from us.
Yeah, so no real diamonds. If you want to donate real diamonds, we need to talk.
Right. And makeup. We would like, if you have any unused makeup or samples or anything, we'll take those as well.
So not stuff that they've used and just didn't use all of. It needs to be...
We would like to be able to give them something new.
Okay. So something maybe you bought and decided you weren't going to use, mm-hmm. but didn't open. Mm-hmm. Okay. Any kind of makeup brushes or anything like that, like different department stores might want to donate or anything?
We would take those and be able to hand them out. We have a small space. We try to give most of the space to the dresses, but we do have a small space with a table to where we can hand those out and the girls can pick. I think we usually limit to about 5 items, so that way every girl gets something. But yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so again, real quick, the deadline to have everything there is March 20th.
No, 17th.
March 17th.
That's the Saturday before we go live.
Okay, good deal. So March 17th, be sure and drop anything you might have off as far as formal gowns. And so this is a true formal event. Mm-hmm. Okay. Not just regular dresses.
Yeah, we're thinking prom. We want to give these girls prom dresses.
Okay. And so like I said, she's got a lot of things going on, and I call her the Silver Queen because there's a whole bunch of silver. Everything starts with silver. So the next one up is Silver Sunday. Let's talk about that.
That is a program that originally started with granola bars and water. And Jude Quinn started, him and a friend. I don't know the exact details, but they started noticing that people were on the streets. It was hot. So they went out and got water bottles and granola bars and started passing that out. And eventually it evolved into a sandwich meal outside of the Mission. Then we went to the hot meal, and we are currently located, thanks to Topeka Independent Living Resource Center. They have loaned us space over at 408 Jackson. So it's kind of catty corner from the police station, and we serve 11:30 on Sundays.
And where do you get the supplies to feed all these people?
Well, we work heavily with harvesters. We have an account there, and so we purchase goods from there to be able to, and we have 4 or 5 teams that get together, and we each have a Sunday, and we are able to shop from harvesters and prepare our meals. And then the public can sign up through our online sign-up link, and they can provide baked goods, or they can come in and volunteer to help serve.
And what is the sign-up link?
www.silverbacks.ivolunteer.com.
Awesome. So be sure and check that out if you'd like to get involved. Silver Supper is along those same lines. Can you explain that one real quick?
Silver Suppers is different a little bit because the Silver Sunday program that feeds any age, kids, adults, but the Silver Supper program was built to provide meals to children. So we are an 18 and under program. We serve at 3 different locations: Hillcrest, Central Park Community Center, and Garfield Park Community Center. And we serve Monday through Thursday at 5:30, and we can serve anywhere from 20 kids, and the other day I fed 82.
Wow.
In one night. So you just never know. It just depends on what activities are going on there, or if school's out, then sometimes the numbers are lower because we don't have the convenience of the kids located near the schools to be able to just walk over and eat. So it just depends on what's going on.
And where do you get the supplies to feed these guys?
This one's a little bit different than what we do for Silver Sunday. We have on our sign-up link that we went over a minute ago, we have a platform set up to where the community can sign up for sandwiches. So they could do 2 dozen peanut butter and jelly or 2 dozen meat and cheese sandwiches. They could sign up for chips, fruit. It could either be fruit cups or fresh fruit, and individually bagged treats. So cookies, things of that nature. And we'll get people to sign those up, and we might have 4 different people signed up for 4 different slots, and then put the whole meal together. We also do get a little bit from harvesters for any nights that maybe a donation doesn't come through.
Good deal. And again, same thing if they want to sign up for that, the same link.
Same link, yes. And and it'll say, when you click that link, it'll say Silver Sparkle, Silver Supper, Silver Sundays. It'll give you options. You can pick whichever program you want to help.
And when I say she wears many hats, we're not even done with the silvers. Silverbackks, what is that exactly?
The Silverbacks, I don't have as much part in at all. That is the program that we provide every 3rd Sunday at Silver Sunday. And so alongside the meal that they would come in and get, we will have, I would say, a mini shopping area where they can come in and they can get toothbrushes, toothpaste, deodorant, lotions, just little things that they might not be able to afford, and things that we take for granted.
And another silver is Silver Success.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about that.
This one is one where Jackie Brown, a friend of ours and a wonderful silverbacker, she works with the local area schools. She contacts their social workers, and she's able to, they're able to tell her what needs that they're needing, what items they're needing, hygiene, deodorant for the girls or boys, feminine products, things like that, and she's able to supply that to the districts.
So I'm understanding it right, she takes those actually to the schools?
Mm-hmm. They work through email, and she determines what they are needing, and then she'll go deliver them to the schools.
And one more before the break, Silver Thumbs.
Silver Thumbs is a less active group that we have. We work with Keep America Beautiful and at Shunga, and we get a whole group of our volunteers together, and we pick a location, and we just get down and get dirty. So...
yeah, Phyllis has been on here a couple of times talking about it, and it's exactly what she says, get down and get dirty.
Yep.
She actually she runs that all by herself and organizes the volunteers, which everybody involved is a volunteer.
Yes.
And she doesn't have funding for it, so she does all of this without any kind of funding, which is amazing because that's a lot of work. A lot of work, and she's able to rally a whole bunch of people, so she is.
She's doing great things out there.
They play a big part in all the different areas, so whenever you look around and you see all the great landscaping around Topeka, she has done that. So, and clearly so have you guys offering to get involved. So we're going to take a break real quick and have a word from our sponsors. If you're looking to buy or sell, be sure and give us a call. Our number is 785-213-5188. And you can check out our website, which has all of the Kansas City area all the way out to Junction City. As far north as almost the Nebraska border, and as far south as Emporia. Actually, a little more south than that. And you can check that out at www.nekansashomes.com.
This is Stephen Parkin at Invista Credit Union. Purchasing a home is one of the most exciting and important decisions someone can make. Let me tell you why Invista is the best choice for financing your new home purchase. First, quick pre-approval process. Our fast decision-making gives you the power to act quickly and make an offer on your dream home. Second, local servicing. We service your mortgage in-house. You won't get a long-distance runaround, but a committed professional whose only job is to help you. Third, experienced team. We are dedicated to simplifying the process and educating you through the home buying process. Come by Invista. It's okay to dream. In fact, it's encouraged. We are your home buying partner. Give us a call at 785-228-0149.
Southwest Topeka has a good neighbor. State Farm agent Jim Garrison, now at 29th and Urish. If your current insurance situation has you going around in circles, get off the roundabout and stop in and meet Jim and his wonderfully efficient staff. Let Jim Garrison give you a quote and make the Garrison comparison. He's confident that with State Farm's competitive rates, the right coverage, and his unmatched service, you'll want to make him your new insurance agent. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there, and Jim Garrison is there for you, northeast of the roundabout at 29th and Urish.
Thanks for joining us again. This is Karey Brown, broker owner of Realty Executives Preferred Advisors, and you're listening to Real Estate 101. And I am back with Sabrina Womack. Sabrina is with Silverbacks here in town. You know what I didn't do at the beginning of the show was ask you about you. So tell me about you.
Well, I am 36. I'm married and a mother of 4 beautiful girls, a 15-year-old, twin 8-year-olds, and a 6-year-old. So they keep me pretty busy among all the other things that I'm doing. I work at the school that they attend, that the younger ones attend, Meadows Elementary. I'm also their PTO vice president. So that keeps me pretty busy as well. The youngest one is in Girl Scouts, and the twins are getting piano lessons. So we are literally always on the go.
So my question is that's a lot of girls. Does your husband at least have a male pet?
No, our cat is a female.
So he's just he's the dude in the house.
Yes,
that's it.
Yes,
just one guy.
Yes, and funny enough, his best friend has 4 boys. So anytime he says he's done with us girls, he goes over there for some,
testosterone. Yeah. That's awesome. Oh, so whenever the 8-year-olds hit about, 15... Yeah, he might be spending a lot more time over with the guy.
Right. Yeah, and we already have one 15-year-old, so we're already getting a dose of that now. So
I understand. Mine is 16. Totally in there with you. She's a good kid, just in case she's listening. She's a really good kid. She could have been a lot worse.
Right.
So we were talking about all the different things that you're involved in. Obviously, you're involved in the Silver Sparkle and the Silver Sundays and all of that. Again, real quick, just in case they missed the first half of the show, let's talk one more time about Silver Sparkle before we move on. So explain what you need and when you need it.
Okay. Silver Sparkle is a local program that we've created, collecting from our community donations of gently used prom dresses, costume jewelry, makeup, and we distribute these back out to girls at an event that we hold. It will be March 24th and 25th at the Manor Conference Center, Capitol Plaza, and it's open to the public. We will take donations at Topeka Habitat for Humanity up until March 17th. So...
And again, if you don't know where that's at, it's where White Star used to be at the north end of the bridge, the Kansas Bridge. So as soon as you cross over, it's on your left. So be sure and drop that off. And when she talks about makeup, I just want to remind everybody it needs to be new. If any of the department stores want to donate anything, just can't have been opened. You don't want to bring something in that's already used. So
these girls deserve, to have fresh product. And as far as the dresses go, we want them gently used. We don't want stains or dingy. We want them to feel just as special as their peers that would purchase them at department stores.
Absolutely. So be sure and drop that off. Okay, so you also, and in her many hats, Topeka Parents. Let's talk about that.
That is a local page that was originally created by my friend Heather. There was nothing out there that said specifically for parents. It eventually fell into my hands, maybe 3 or 4 years ago. I don't know the date exactly. And so I've been getting up every morning, and it is a local page that you can go to as a parent and find events for children or for families. And I look at the Topeka Public Library's website, Kansas Discovery Center, Kansas Children's Discovery Center, all over, and I put them all in one place that's easy to find on Facebook that you can go to and get involved in some of the activities, because there's a lot of activities for parents to get into with their children.
Absolutely. She just showed me today's, and I of course, if you know me at all, my phone is always dead at some point during the day. Didn't bring my charger into the show, but when we were looking at it, there are so many different things that you go out and you pull and you post so that parents know where to go, which makes for a great community for you to get involved. One more thing, I forgot a silver. There's a lot of silvers here. Silver Bra. Obviously, that's about bras, but tell me more about that program.
When some of the original Silverbacks people were meeting with some of the patrons that were eating with us and that were getting the hygiene items, they were asked, what is one item that you aren't getting from all these other resources? And one of the women had spoken up and said, undergarments. I want a bra. And my friend Karey, Six Killer, who is absolutely amazing, said, I want to do this. And she's really good about empowering the women. She is able to fit them to the correct size. She helps she creates an event for breast cancer awareness, and to where the women can get mammograms. They can get regular, like your breast exams. They get bras, underwear. We also provide them a lunch during this event. And so it's just a wonderful program. She also goes to high schools and provides to the teens there. She'll talk with the counselors and find out if there's a need at the high schools. She also works with the hospitals and provides for their kits for those that may have had situations where they need to cut their clothing or take their clothing as evidence. We're able to give them a little bit more dignity back. So, and Karey's amazing at it. She's good at what she does. So
that's awesome. Not to mention that the last name Six Killer. That's kind of cool name.
Yeah.
So you can't forget it. Karey Six Killer.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So you girls are busy.
Yes. We stay very, very busy. I work very heavily with the supper program that we mentioned earlier. I have, that's my heart. That's one of the programs that I was part of the original team that said, how can we do this? And I'm there, anywhere from 1 to 4 nights a week at my location, which is Central Park. I know those kids. I love those kids. I'm sad when I can't make it to see those kids. And I'm able, the Silver Supper program is a program that I can bring my kids to as well. These are their peers. They're getting to hang out with. They're helping. They're learning. They're learning how to give back to the community. They're learning how to treat their peers with respect. It's just so wonderful for all of us because it's something that the whole family can do. So my littlest one, who is 6, we've been doing this for 3 or 4 years now. So she was very young when we got started. This whole time she's been, either wiping chairs when she was short, and now she's graduated to wiping tables. I mean, there's something for all ages to do. So,
absolutely. And in case you missed the first half of the show, I'm just going to go through all of the silvers. It's Silverback Inc., and there's Silver Sparkle, which is the prom program. Silver Sunday is a food program, and Silver Sunday is for
all ages, families, anyone that needs it. And one thing about Silverbacks that I truly love is we don't ask questions. We don't want to know why you're coming in to get a meal. We don't want to know why you need a prom dress. If you want to tell us, we'll gladly listen. We want to give you respect, but we don't,
So you're not prying.
We're not prying. You don't have to explain anything to us. We just want to help if you need it. So,
absolutely. So there's Silver Sunday, which is for kids, correct?
Silver Sunday is families. Silver Supper is for kids 18 and under.
Silverbackks is hygiene products that is a part of Silver Sundays, where you can grab some necessities that you might need while you're there. Silver Success
is the program within the school districts providing hygiene for them.
Silver Thumbs is where you guys get involved with Keep America Beautiful. And then, obviously, we just talked about Silver Bras. So that's a lot of silver.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are very active.
Yes. We love what we do. We love giving back. It's so easy to volunteer with Silverbacks because there's something for everybody. If you don't want to actually be hands-on at volunteering, you can donate 25 peanut butter and jellies or 24 cookies. If that doesn't suit your fancy and you want to be hands-on, there's a sign-up for every day of the week except for Saturdays. So, there's lots to choose from. If you can't make it, that's fine, but if you want to try it out, there's always a knowledgeable lead there. We have a great team of people that are ready to teach you, ready to welcome you. And I mean, it's just a wonderful experience. You're always giving back. The patrons that are using our programs, they're wonderful people. They're always so grateful. I can't explain. I mean, it's just so heartwarming and rewarding. And, if you would have asked me 5 years ago, why do you do this? or if you would have asked me that I'd be doing this 5 years ago, I would have said no way. But now I'm volunteering almost every night of the week. I can't imagine doing anything different. So,
and amazing people like you are what keeps the city so great. I've learned a lot doing this radio show and all the different people that get involved, from the police department doing the OK program to United Way to, there are just so many. You could go on for days of the people that are getting involved in all the different activities that you could be involved in with the city itself. Topeka may have a little bit of an uptick in crime right now, but at the same time, it's still a really great place to live with all the people that are involved, all the different people that are trying to make it a better city. And you are definitely a part of that crew. Thank you.
You're welcome. So I've lived here my whole life. This is home. I can't imagine living anywhere else. And I can't imagine doing anything else. The community has been so supportive of Silverbacks. Of all the programs, really, and it's worth it to put back into your community. Especially for the supper programs with the kids, they don't come from the best homes, but they see us, and we give them hope, and we give them stability, and that's with any of the programs. So, putting into your community, there is a reward, and we may not see it ourselves, but we're helping them grow and providing for them. So
yeah, I can totally see that. And that there's a lot of single parent households, and it's really hard for them to balance everything, especially whenever you're working multiple jobs to get home and then still have enough money to feed them. Because as we will hear on the show coming up with Angel Romero, that's coming up from United Way. You guys are all so active and involved in helping so many different people. But we were talking about it during the show, and it's not that they don't work. It's just that they don't make enough money doing what they do. So they have to have multiple jobs. So always keep that in mind. Just because they don't have necessarily the money to do that for their kids does not mean that they're not trying. So definitely it's a great community. And a lot of people are really, doing their best to help in all these different ways, which is awesome. How can they get involved if they want to get involved in all these programs?
Well, first of all, if they want to learn some information, I would say to start off at the website, www.silverbacks.org. Please note that Silverbacks is 2 Ks, so Silverbacks. So www.silverbacks.org is our website, and you can go there to find out all about any of the programs. You'll also be able to find the sign-up link to volunteer. I will go ahead and give you that again, www.silverbacks.ivolunteer.com. And that is where you would go to sign up to donate the food or cookies for our programs. You could go there to sign up to actually volunteer in person. All of the programs that are available, that have available spots open, would all be found there.
And to check out your Facebook page to see what's going on for kids,
yes.
They need to search Topeka
Parents. Yes.
So be sure and check that out. She goes to all that effort to make sure that all you have to do is just go out to Facebook and check out Topeka Parents and see what's going on in the community for your kids. And if you're looking to buy or sell, be sure and give us a call. The number 785-213-5188. You can search our website, again, from Kansas City all the way out to Junction City, as far north as almost the Nebraska border, and as far south as just beyond Emporia. So it's a huge database of all the homes that are listed, so be sure and check that out. And if you're looking to become a real estate agent, we would love to interview you to see if you would be a good part of our team. Our company is run as a team, so everybody represents the client. And so instead of getting one agent, you get 15 for the price of one. So be sure and check that out.
Thank you for listening to Real Estate 101 with the Karey Brown team from Realty Executives Preferred Advisors. Tune in again next Sunday at 11 o'clock for Real Estate 101.